The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you all people are doing fine. Myself, Kamal Yadav again, and we have again started this series of webinar. And this is the first one. We are planning the series, me and Arpit Tandon. So we will soon send you the details of the coming webinar. So today we will see this physical stock verification in Busy. It's a very powerful feature used in different type of businesses. So I have also created this slide for your information that you can see all these points, that where the physical stock verification is required in which type of businesses. Like in big departmental stores, pharmacies, they do stock verification on monthly basis. Their retail outlet, warehouses, distribution business, and even in some manufacturing business also they do the stock verification. So it's a very general requirement required by all the business types. So why this physical stock verification is done? The motive is, or the objective that we want to achieve is to increase the efficiency in the stock management. So whenever you are using any software, like say any client who is using the Busy software, and they have a kind of book stock in the Busy, and they want to match it with the physical stock. When I say match it, means obviously there will be some kind of variance. Means your book stock, it's not necessary that your book stock means stock that is reflecting in the software will match with the physical stock, actual stock. So there is a need of reconciliation in this case. So we will show you how you can do that in Busy. And to increase the efficiency, we have the option to scan the barcode and do the stock counting. It's very powerful thing. And when we come to the Busy implementation, stock journal voucher will be created. Means in transaction menu, there is a physical stock verification voucher. That voucher is integrated with the stock journal voucher. In stock journal, we have item generated and item consumed. So any kind of adjustment plus minus will be taken care using the stock journal voucher. And you all know in the Busy there is a sub detail option like batch, parameter, MRP and serial number. We have also taken care of all these sub detail in the implementation. I'll show you that also. And point to be noted here is that this feature is available in the standard and enterprise edition. So any client who wants stock verification, physical stock verification in Busy, we cannot recommend basic edition to them. Now we will see the practical implementation in Busy, step-by-step implementation. So I have already created a company in the Busy. Let me create one item. Put some opening stock. Now I am going to do the purchase transaction. So we are taking a very simple example so that everybody can understand this. This is a very simple example. Item A with 10 quantity of the opening stock and purchase of the 10 quantity. When you see the stock now, in the stock report, you can see book stock is 20, means in busy the available stock is 20. Furthermore, there can be other transaction like sale, material issue, stock journal, whatever you will do, stock, physical stock, you have to map with this book stock. This is the stock which is generated from opening stock and all the transaction. So in our case, the book stock is 20. We come to the transaction. In the last transaction menu, last one is the physical stock. So like the other vouchers, we see add, modify and list. Same with the physical stock verification voucher. So I'll say this is the number 1. On which date you are doing your stock counting, which material center you are doing this counting. So this physical stock voucher will be integrated with the stock journal voucher. Means any adjustment will be reflecting in the stock journal voucher in this respective series. So that series we will select here. Any narration you want to put, you can put here. Now there is the option create stock journal voucher. If you untick this option, this voucher will be saved as it is, but no adjustment will be done in your stock. So what will be the relevance of this voucher in that case? The relevance will be, it will be only for your reference. Let's say I am not put tick on this option and this also. I will directly come here. I said my physical stock is 18. When I counted, it's 18. Now I am saving this voucher. This voucher is saved, but no stock adjustment is done. No entry is there. So my stock is still 20. So this voucher I can open in the modify mode. I will say voucher number 1. It will show me the quantity here. Another use that is coming to my mind is that you can add item. Let's say 10 item you have added, you can save it. Then 20 item you have added, you can save it. Another 10 item you add, you save it. And in the last you can pick this option, which will save the time, because every time you will create stock journal voucher, it takes time. So you can skip this and in the last you can tick it. Otherwise this voucher is only for your reference now. No adjustment is done till this time. When I pick these two options and I save it again, now I am checking the stock journal voucher. One voucher is created, narration is updated. This voucher is generated through physical stock voucher number this, date this. 2 is adjusted. When I see the stock report, one more thing, this voucher cannot be edited here. That's why save button is unticked. It's generated through the physical stock verification voucher. Whatever change we will do there, it will be reflecting here. This is our stock report. It's 18 now. Our book stock is matched with the physical stock. This voucher is generated, stock journal. I will come to the voucher again. In the modify mode, I am going to open it. So from here also we can see this, you can see this option, V stock journal voucher. That voucher which is generated from this physical stock voucher, I can view that stock journal voucher. You can refresh book stock also. If you have done some transaction in the meanwhile, suppose continuous billing is being going on, you are doing the stock verification voucher, you can refresh the book stock like this. You can load item. All item you want to load in the list, item group, you can tick it and say OK. Like this we can load the item. So this is the simple example we have seen. Now we will make it a bit complicated. We will use the feature of batch. So this batch, MRP, parameter, serial number, the concept is similar. So first of all we will see the batch. We will enable this feature. Now let me put batch in the existing stock. I have already put one physical stock voucher. I can delete it. If I want to see the list is also available. You can export this list or take the printout of this list also. I am deleting it. Now my stock is again 20. This is the item. I will enable the batches here. I'll put the opening stock batches. I'll put the batch here again. Now I will come to the physical stock voucher again. I'll give the voucher number. So there is the option of input sub detail. We have to tick it. We'll select. We will do the adjustment with the batches. This barcode scanning we will see later on. We will select the item, and if I say, let's say my stock is 18. Now I have to give bifurcation of 18 here. My book stock is reflecting as 20. I am saying it's not 20, it's 18. So 18 bifurcation, it will show me in the drop down the available stock of 20. So from that 20, I have to select for 18 only. I am saying this is 8, but this is only, the first one is 10, the next batch is 8 only. Now the thing you have to understand here is the how the physical stock voucher will make impact in the stock journal voucher, because originally we were having the 20 batches and 20 quantity in 2 batches, and we bifurcated it as 18. So 2 quantity from one batch must have been consumed. Item consumed, item A. So these batch number 2 quantity is consumed automatically. So this judgment is automatic in busy. In the stock verification voucher, we have to give the current bifurcation, the adjustment, which batch is to be added, which batch is to be reduced. Busy will take care of that automatically. One more thing I would like to highlight here is that right now when we do the adjustment with the sub details, right now I cannot give it more than 20. Here I cannot give it more than 20. It should be 20 or less than 20 in case of sub details. But if I am doing it without sub details, if I am doing it without sub detail, I can give more than the books. Book stock can be, physical stock can be more than the book stock. So this thing we have to take care while guiding to the clients, that when you use this sub detail option, the physical stock adjustment, if it's more than the book stock, then you have to pass the stock journal entry separately. We'll use the another feature now. the serial number. We have enabled the serial number. I'll put the serial number in the opening stock. In the purchase voucher also. Now we have replaced serial number with the batches. Again the physical stock voucher. Let me delete the earlier one. Or even we can use it with this serial number here. In the modify mode, if I select the serial number here, so this concept, same concept will be repeated here. We have to give the bifurcation here of 18 which serial number you have. Drop down will be shown here. So like this you have to select the 18 serial number. Means 2 serial number will be left, that will be consumed in the stock journal voucher. You can see 18, 19 and 20. I am saying 18. Means 19 and 20 will be consumed in the stock journal voucher. So you can see this 19 and 20 is consumed here now. Now we will see the scanning, how the scanning actually works. Same voucher we will open in the modify mode. Let's say you want to scan item barcode and you will be scanning the serial number because we have selected serial number here. So the need of this feature is that in case when we have the various serial number, we don't do counting in quantity. Let's say this particular mobile 18 quantity, we will just scan the serial number very fast, one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one. So that same thing we are going to do here. We will just scan. This is the scanning. When I say 2, it will select item. 10 serial number I have selected. Just by scanning, I am scanning the serial number, it is selecting the item automatically. Now you can merge this. You can see this option. You can merge. Right now there is no book stock because when I merge it, then only it will show me the book stock. You can merge it here, or when you will save it, then it will be reflecting you. You say merge, book stock will appear, save option will appear. You can see this. Now for 10 you will give the bifurcation. Bifurcation is already there because you have scanned it, and you can save it. So the stock journal voucher will be created automatically. We can use the BCN feature also. BCN is used in case we use the parameter feature, and the same concept will be applied there. Whether it's BCN, serial number or batch, same concept will be applied there. You will select item. You will put the physical stock quantity. Book stock will be shown to you automatically and the difference. You will press enter here and you will define the BCN. It will show you the drop down of the BCN, drop down list. The leftover BCN will be adjusted in the stock journal voucher. Let me put one more voucher, and I'm not using the BCN. I hope you will be able to do that. It's the same thing. The way batch is behaving, BCN will also behave like the serial number. And you can scan Scanning means doesn't mean only serial number. You can scan the BCN also. It will consolidate, merge the item, and you can scan the batch also. It will be consolidated. The same concept will be applied everywhere. Let's say we are not using the any sub detail feature, and you are doing the adjustment. Say 20, it's more. Difference is +2. When I save it and I see the stock journal voucher, so 2 will be generated here. So this is the concept of the physical stock verification. This voucher cannot be edited. And one more thing, because in Busy we do the implementation of branch management also, especially in head office, branch office configuration. How this is going to work? I'll give you a very quick brief. When you do the physical stock voucher, you see there is no series in that. There is directly a voucher number. So this voucher will belong to branch database only, and it will not travel to the head office. This particular voucher, when you do physical stock verification voucher in the branch database, this will not travel to the head office. What is going to travel is the stock journal voucher. This voucher will be traveled. So separate series you can create for that particular branch. Branch A, stock adjustment, anything you can create by any name so that you can recognize it. This voucher will travel to the head office in HOBO. One more thing, in branch management in HOBO, we can give the right of modification in head office also. Means when one voucher travel from branch to head office and we do any modification in the head office, it will come back to the branch. But in this case, when this physical stock, this stock journal voucher that is generated through the physical stock voucher will travel to head office, you cannot do any modification in the head office. It will just travel as it is. The save button will not be highlighted there also. So this is very powerful feature, and from my experience I can share you in almost all type of industries this feature is used, very commonly used, and I have seen at some places they were doing the stock verification in Excel and preparing complicated report, and we guided them to use this feature and the client is quite happy. So the same way you can recommend it to the clients, and if you have any doubts regarding the implementation, regarding the working of this feature, the benefit of this feature, any other help you want, you can contact me anytime. I'll give you my mail ID. It's Kamal, Kamal .Yadav, YADAV @busy.in, and my Skype ID is Kamal Kamal .YADAV @live.com, live.com. So any queries, any doubt in your mind, you can contact me anytime. I will be happy to answer all of those queries. And as I told you, we are going to have many more powerful webinar like this in the future. So be ready, we will keep you updated. We will send you the mailers to get registered. We will send the registration link on Facebook also. So you can like the page of Busy in Facebook, so you will get updated always. For now, thank you. And one more thing, we will have the recording of this webinar also. Those who want to see it again, those who want to send it to your clients, those who want to give it to their staff, they can contact us. We will send you the link and we will upload that link on Facebook and YouTube also. So for the time being, bye everybody.